Imagine settling into the quiet of your evening. The world outside fades away when you uncover this exclusive 2025 revelations on America's most spine-tingling, unsolved true crime mysteries. These aren't mere tales from the past. They're living enigmas that have baffled detectives, tormented families, and gripped the nation for generations. With breakthroughs in DNA, AI forensics, and hidden files emerging this year, we're delving deeper than ever, peeling away layers of shadow to reveal haunting truths. From eerie small-town slaughters to vanishings that defy reason, I'll count them down from 10 to 1, each one ratcheting up the dread until you're on the edge of your seat. But brace yourself, these cases might just follow you into the night. Let's step into the unknown, beginning with number 10. Number 10. The Villisca Axe Murders. Envision a serene summer night in 1912 in the sleepy Iowa town of Villisca. The Moore family, Josiah, Sarah, and their 4 children, along with 2 young guest girls, Lena and Ina Stillinger, return home from church, tuck in for bed, unaware that death lurks in the darkness. Sometime after midnight on June 10th, an intruder creeps in. He seizes Josiah's own axe from the shed and unleashes unimaginable horror. Room by room, the killer strikes, heads crushed, faces mangled beyond recognition, blood splattering walls and ceilings. The scene is ritualistic, curtains pulled shut, mirrors draped with cloths, a slab of bacon left oddly in the kitchen. Suspects abound. A vengeful traveling preacher named Reverend George Kelly, who confessed but was acquitted. A local senator with motives, even a serial killer linked to similar axe murders across the Midwest. Trials fizzled, evidence vanished. Now, in 2025, exclusive paranormal investigations at the Preserved House Museum capture chilling EVP recordings, whispers hinting at the killer's identity, possibly a deranged transient. But are they echoes of the damned, or tricks of the mind? The weight of those 8 souls presses heavier as we descend. Number 9. The Black Dahlia shift to the glamour and grit of 1940s. Hollywood, where 22-year-old Elizabeth Short chases stardom, her raven hair earning her the posthumous nickname. On January 15th, 1947, her bisected body is discovered in a vacant Los Angeles lot, waist severed cleanly, blood drained surgically, limbs posed in mockery, a grotesque smile carved from ear to ear with precision that screams medical expertise. The press explodes, dubbing her the Black Dahlia after a film noir title. Over 60 false confessions flood in, suspects ranging from mobsters to surgeons like Dr. George Hodel, whose own son later accused him in books. Taunting postcards to police, lipstick scrawled on her thigh, clues that led nowhere. In this exclusive 2025 update, new books like Black Dahlia Avenger and Sisters in Death unveil AI-analyzed handwriting matches on killer letters to shadowy figures, plus forensic ties to other mutilations. Yet the case mocks us still, a starlet's dream twisted into eternal nightmare. Can you sense the shadows closing in? Number 8. The Boy in the Box. Fast forward to a chilly February 25th, 1957, in Philadelphia's Fox Chase Woods. A young trapper stumbles upon a discarded J.C. Penney bassinet box, its contents a heartbreaking secret. The nude, emaciated body of a boy, 4 to 6 years old, wrapped in a plaid blanket, head shorn and dyed blue, body marred by bruises, surgical scars, and signs of chronic abuse. Flyers plaster the city. America's unknown child. But leads dry up. Exhumed twice for DNA, he remained nameless until 2022's breakthrough. Joseph Augustus Zarelli, born January 13th, 1953. Family ties emerge, prominent Philadelphia roots, possible maternal surrender. But the killer, In 2025's ongoing probe, genetic genealogy narrows to abusive relatives, whispers of a household horror. No charges yet, just the echo of a child's silent scream. The innocence lost tightens the knot in your gut, doesn't it? Number 7. The Yogurt Shop Murders jump to bustling Austin, Texas. December 6th, 1991. Four teenage girls, 17-year-olds Jennifer and Sarah Harbison, Eliza Thomas, 15, and Amy Ayers, 13, giggle through their closing shift at I Can't Believe It's Yogurt. Then, terror strikes. Intruders bind them, shoot execution style, stack their bodies in the storeroom, douse with lighter fluid, and ignite an inferno. Only $540 stolen amid the carnage. Wrongful convictions of four teens unravel on coerced confessions. True DNA points elsewhere. In a bombshell 2025 exclusive, Advanced Forensics link the scene to deceased serial killer Robert Eugene Brashers, a rapist murderer with matching MO in South Carolina killings, gun, bindings, fire. His suicide in 1999 halted justice, but timelines align. The flames of this brutality scorch deeper, fueling the fear. Number 6. The Yuba County 5 venture into California's snowy Sierra Nevada. February 24th, 1978. Five young men with mild disabilities, Jack Madruga, 30, Jackie Hewitt, 24, Ted Wire, 32, Bill Sterling, 29, and Gary Mathias, 25, schizophrenic, drive home from a basketball game elated. But they veer 70 miles off course, abandoning their car on a remote, snowbound road. Tires intact, keys inside, snacks uneaten. 4 months later, four bodies in a Forest Service trailer 20 miles away. Ted starved, 200 pounds down to 100, amid canned food and heat. Others scattered, one gnawed by animals. Gary? Missing, his meds left behind. Theories swirl. Disorientation from Gary's episode or foul play by locals. 2025 analyses of maps and witness sightings suggest a deliberate lure, perhaps a deadly prank gone wrong. The wilderness isolation amplifies the chill. Lost, alone, descending into madness. Number 5. John Benet Ramsey. Enter the festive chaos of Boulder, Colorado. December 26th, 1996. Six-year-old pageant princess John Benet vanishes from her upscale home, a rambling ransom note demanding $118,000. Her dad's exact bonus left on the stairs. Hours later, her father finds her in the wine cellar, garroted with a paintbrush cord, skull fractured, duct tape over her mouth, signs of assault. Parents Patsy and John scrutinized, theories of staging abound, but intruder DNA clears them. In 2025's pivotal push, retested items via genetic genealogy yield a male profile matching a convicted sex offender nearby, sparking fresh interrogations. The child's violated trust escalates the revulsion. Who invades a home on Christmas? Number 4. The Gilgo Beach Killings, along Long Island's desolate Ocean Parkway from 1993 to 2011. Bodies surface in burlap sacks, at least 10, mostly young sex workers like Megan Waterman, Melissa Barthelemy, Amber Costello, strangled, dismembered, dumped like refuse. The Long Island serial killer taunts families via victims' phones. Rex Hoyerman arrested in 2023 for 4, but others remain unsolved. 2025 court rulings admit cutting-edge nuclear DNA from rootless hares, linking him to more, including Valerie Mack and Jessica Taylor, plus hints of accomplices. The coastal graves whisper of hidden horrors, the net tightening unbearably. Number 3. The D.B. Cooper hijacking board Northwest Orient Flight 305. November 24th, 1971, from Portland to Seattle. A dapper man in a suit, Dan Cooper, misheard as DB, passes a note. Bomb in briefcase demands $200,000 and 4 parachutes. Plane lands, passengers freed. He forces takeoff toward Mexico, then parachutes over Washington wilderness with the cash, vanishing into myth. Some bills found in 1980 by the Columbia River. In 2025's declassified FBI files, particle analysis on his clip-on tie reveals rare titanium alloys from a 1960s aerospace subcontractor, narrowing to engineers. Hoaxes dismissed, suspects dead. But his fate, the audacious escape, haunts us still. A legend or a ghost who beat the system. Number 2. The Zodiac Killer. Stalk the Foggy Bay area, 1968 to 1969. A cipher-sending phantom in executioner's hood strikes couples in secluded spots. David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen shot. Michael Mageau and Darlene Ferrin ambushed. Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard stabbed at Lake Berryessa. Cabby Paul Stein executed in San Francisco. Confirmed 5 kills, claims 37. Cryptic letters to papers, unsolved codes boasting enslavement in afterlife. Suspect Arthur Lee Allen dies uncharged. 2025 AI deciphers a Z-340 fragment, hinting military ties. But Z-13, his name, still resists. The taunting intellect piques the terror. He could be anyone. Number 1. Jimmy Hoffa's Vanishing. Detroit's Machus Red Fox Restaurant, July 30th, 1975. Fiery Teamsters boss Jimmy Hoffa, 62, arrives for a peace meeting with mob figures Tony Giacalone and Tony Provenzano, enemies after his prison stint for jury tampering. He calls home at 2:30 p.m. agitated. They stood me up. Then silence. Car found unlocked. No trace. Theories explode. Ground into dog food. Dissolved in acid. Buried under Giant Stadium. In 2025's 50th anniversary digs, ground-penetrating radar at a New Jersey farm uncovers anomalies tied to Provenzano hitmen, plus a dying informant's confession of a backyard incineration. The union power, mafia betrayal, it all converges in this abyss of conspiracy. If these revelations have you gripping your seat, that's the grip of unresolved justice. Smash that like if a case sent shivers down your spine. Share with fellow mystery hunters to unravel more together and comment your wildest theory. Which one keeps you awake? Or could you solve it? Your insights might ignite the spark. Subscribe for exclusive updates. You need to see what's next. Stay curious. Stay watchful.